But what would be the best program or best system? How can we best, as a country, and then maybe as individuals, support the veterans?
The most important thing, I think, the VA is necessary to be there for the acute illnesses,
right.
sickness, what have you.
Which is why it was created in the first place.
That's why it was created in the first place. But veterans should not be relegated to go there because you got the common cold.
Right.
Okay, you should be able to go anywhere
and
be taken care of and get whatever medical services and treatments that you need. I think that we need to, I hate to put it this way, but we need to have more veterans in elected political office. Once upon a time, you could not be in political office in the United States of America if you had not served in the military. You weren't going to be president for certain. I mean, you talk about being commander-in-chief, but we've gotten away from that. 45 or so years ago, it was between 70 to 73% of people in the House and Senate had taken that oath to support and defend the Constitution and had worn a uniform and put their lives on the line for it. Today, that number's between 15, maybe 17%. And so it ends up, being the self-licking ice cream cone. They are not concerned about the things that deal with the veterans in this community. They're concerned about the things that deal with their own political reelection and their, self-interest and special interest. So I think it's so important that we once again highlight these things. Everyone tuned in last week when it was the 75th anniversary of D-Day.
That's right.
But you know what? What do we do the day after that? And the day after that, just like with Memorial Day. I tell folks, it's not just about Memorial Day. It's the day after Memorial Day. It's all those days in between, that you should be considering. So,
yeah, with D-Day, it's like, let's not just celebrate it as a iconic holiday or same with Memorial Day. Let's actually pause, and this is a message I give when I speak on Memorial Day, which I'm privileged to do almost every year. Like let's pause and think about what the sacrifice was. What was it that they died for? What was the freedoms they died for? What did those guys storm those beaches and climb those cliffs knowing that they probably were going to die? What was important enough to do that? And it was the cause of freedom. And what does that actually mean? And how can we live that out every day in honor of that?
No, you're right. And I was reflecting and sharing with people. There's a scene toward the end of the movie Saving Private Ryan, when Tom Hanks' character is bleeding out and dying, and he brings Matt Damon's character, Private Ryan, close. He says, "Earn this." And that's what we need to do every single day. We need to earn the service, the sacrifice, and commitment of those men and women that have worn a uniform in the United States of America. And I don't think we do.
It's ironic, on a complete side note, that those two guys who probably hate America present such a great picture of
they definitely have a different perspective, But
maybe hate is strong.
They were acting.
They're good at it.
I mean, just this year, Jeremy and I, we were speaking in Germany at Marine Forces Europe and Marine Forces Africa. And we actually did an event for Stuttgart there, and we went out and visited Dachau. Is that how you say it, Dachau?
Dachau,
and man, I was like, every person in Congress and Senate needs to take a tour of this place.
Needs to walk through there.
And remember,
that's right.
When they barking out these anti-Semitic statements and talking about socialism, and I mean, they need to go visit this place.
Yeah, but think about it. In England now, you can't even teach the Holocaust because people have said that it offends them, and it didn't really happen. And that is why Eisenhower told them, you have to take pictures so that the day will never come when people say that this did not happen. And here we have come to that day.